ranked in the top 10, top 12 in the country. You have to do what you did in the second half of the first game against Rochester. You won the second half 32-30. You have to continue to do that. Win the first 4 minutes, win the first 10 minutes, win the first half, and those begin to build on each other.
It's interesting that you point that out because I was talking to Dana Halicki and Ashley Horton, the two assistant women's coaches here before the game, and both of them felt that Rochester always seems to get a surge in the first half in every game that they play against Rochester. And Case hasn't won against Rochester since 2005. They've lost 11 consecutive games against the Yellow Jackets. That was Jody Luther inside for Rochester with the first 2 points of the evening.
And Rochester has done that all year. They've gotten out to big leads in the first half and then kind of put it in cruise control for the second half. So Case's objective tonight, again, is to win segments in the first half and keep this game relatively close going into the break.
First turnover of the evening. Rochester averages at 68 points per game this season.
Although that has slowed down in the last 4 or 5 games in conference play. They're averaging in the month of February, they're averaging about 57 points per game. So
Yellow Jackets go back inside. Nice defense by Case. And with a strong move on the baseline, Lainey Ming. Ming from Granada Hills, Los Angeles. A sophomore guard. This is Erica Ifelice, the junior guard for Case. Hollinger with the rebound.
Nice position by Aaron underneath.
Aaron Hollinger and Chelsea Peck. Sarah Milligan playing in their final weekend as basketball players at Case, all 3 seniors. Hollinger with a dribble drive. Nice left-handed layup. Missed the bunny, though. Lauren Wagner will bring it the other way. Try to get it inside, and Hollinger runs the floor well. Got down on defense and knocked the ball out of bounds. Aaron Hollinger leads the team in rebounds, leads the team in block shots, leads the team in scoring. Second all-time in the history of Case in scoring. Nice defense by the other senior, Chelsea Peck. Peck got over, set her feet in front of Jody Luther, and Luther dribbled it out of bounds.
And Luther's a bigger body, and that's kind of been the assignment that Chelsea Peck has drawn all year round. She's been asked to step up and play against some of the bigger girls in the conference, especially because the depth hasn't been there in the front court for Case.
She's done a great job of it, too. That's Hollinger, again at the foul line. Soft little shot, and this one drops. Aaron's first 2. Aaron Hollinger with 1,381 career points. Strong drive by Rochester. Nice rebound by Marissa Miles. Miles down the floor to Hollinger, stepping up, playing good defense for Rochester and saving it before it goes out of bounds is Kristen Wright. Ming back to Wright. Wright with a feed inside to Wagner. Rochester's going to swing it, and Ming now has it top of the key. That's Wagner, triple team. 18-footer. And up and over in the back and drawing a foul will be Jody Luther. Hollinger had position, Ed. Luther went up and over.
Yeah, Hollinger got herself underneath and really induced the foul because of the solid footwork. Boy, that Rochester offense, though, will make Case work defensively.
Well, they scored 64 a week ago when they knocked off NYU. 53 against Brandeis. Then they went 68 and a loss to Chicago. Iacano hits a 3 and then knocks it out of bounds right in front of the broadcast table. Before the loss to Chicago, Rochester was 17-0, Ed. They had risen, I think, to as high as 3 or 4 in the country.
And they were off to their best start in school history. By going 15-0, had actually just gotten to their best start in school history.
Lauren Wagner inside.
But Chicago's also a nationally ranked team on the women's side.
That's Chelsea Peck with the basketball. Ming doubles her. Peck to Hollinger. Case down a point. Just about 4 minutes gone in this game 1 of a doubleheader tonight from Horsburgh Gymnasium. Shot clock winding down. It's at 6. Hollinger, strong left hand. Won't get the roll.
Twice in the lane she's missed with the left hand. Her only 2 points inside came on the soft right-handed.
Miles tried to step in front of Jackie Walker that time, but Walker at 5'10" powered her way inside. Yellow Jackets up 3. That's Erica Ifelice. Peck at the foul line. Nice feed to Ifelice. And Erica Ifelice matches Evie Iacano. Both of them have 3. And Case has tied it at 8. As you mentioned, that 17-0 start as Mig pulls up a soft jumper and Case comes down with a rebound. That it broke a school record when Rochester went to a 15-0 start. That happened in the 2003-2004 season. And the team that stopped that streak, Case Western Reserve.
Right here in Cleveland, I believe.
Beat them 82-78 in double overtime right here. Rochester was ranked number 1 in the country and 15-0 overall.
That was one of the premier wins for this program in the last 15 years.
Fouls on Hollinger, her first. At the line shooting 2 will be Kristen Wright. Wright, the 5'5" junior guard out of Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Pretty good foul shooter, shooting 72% on the season. Rochester as a team, 75% from the foul line. Wright makes them both, and the Yellow Jackets take back the lead at 10-8. There you see the freshman now in the game for Case, Brooke Orcutt. Ifelice loses the ball in the corner. Erica tries to get it back in the backcourt. Ball's loose, Erica ties it up. We've got a jump situation, and the possession arrow goes Case's way.
That's good hustle from Erica Ifelice. Ball was knocked away initially. She fought back with 2 Rochester Yellow Jackets.
Orcutt will inbound it. Just over 5 minutes gone in the opening half. That's Hollinger and Peck, 2 of the seniors playing in their final weekend here at Case. Orcutt, the freshman. Danielle McNabb, a 6'1" sophomore, now in for Rochester. Case loses it, and then traveling with the basketball as she picked it up was Kristen Wright.
And she knew it. You walking away, you could see the smile on her face. Wright knew she took that extra step and reset the pivot foot.
Hollinger's going to come out, and they're going to bring in, they meaning Case, Emily Muller. Emily stands 6'2". They bring her in to match up with McNabb, who's 6'1", although Rochester is going to put Madeline Korber on Muller inside. That's Orcutt. Now it's Iacano with a floater. Evie Iacano has 5.
And Case is going to have to watch the matchups around Rochester. 10 players have played in every game for the Yellow Jackets this season. So they have a minimum of rotation going 10 deep.
Jump ball. It will stay with Rochester. So right now the Yellow Jackets have a 6-footer and a 6'1" in Korber and McNabb inside. Subs in, Paige Oleski has checked in, a 5'7" sophomore guard. Oleski from Chartay Valley in Pittsburgh. 6 to shoot. Turnover. Brooke Orcutt controls for Case. Game's tied at 10. That's Hollinger with a break. Pulls up. One-handed, right-handed shot. Looks like George McGinnis when she shoots that.
Yeah.
Erin wasn't born when George McGinnis played basketball, so she has no recollection of that reference. But
that one was up over the rafters, Ron.
Inside and get charged. Good call. One foul on McNabb. 2 team fouls on Rochester.
That's the freshman. Was that the freshman Orcutt that stepped in and took the charge?
Ifelice spots a 3. Rolls around. Muller with the rebound. Fighting for it inside. Kicks it out to Hollinger. Aaron will fire it. Aaron Hollinger with 7 as she hits a 3. Case is up 5. And Rochester wants a timeout. We'll take one, too. 7 minutes gone in the opening half. Spartans off to a 5-point lead.
Welcome to Qdoba's Guide to Dining Companions. Today, The Talker.
So John broke up with Sally, and Sally told me that Jenny is thinking about breaking up with Brad. I saw this dress.
The only way to keep the talker from talking is to get those flapping gums addicted to something else, like our warm and creamy 3-cheese queso.
So, how's your food? Hello?
Can't talk. Eating.
Come to Qdoba today and try our 3-cheese queso and say hello to your next food addiction. Qdoba Mexican Grill, more to explore.
Case comes out of their huddle, liking what they see so far in the first 7 minutes of tonight's contest.
We talked about winning segments. First segment was about 7 minutes long before the timeout was called. Case wins that one 15-10.
Allie Zawicki bringing the ball up the floor for Rochester. That's Zawicki right there, number 13 with the knee brace on her right knee. Spin dribble, kicks it off. Baseline shot is up and good for Danielle McNabb. McNabb at 6'1", spotted up from about 16 feet on that left baseline and hit it. Iacano loses the basketball. Ifelice saves it for her. Back to Evie. Evie with a screen. Spots up from 18, rolls. Muller pulls it down. Emily kicks it. That's Orcutt. Won't get it, and a long rebound stays with Rochester.
Emily Muller working hard underneath, Ron. Got a couple of rebounds here in the first half already.
McNabb ball above her head. Now it's Oleski.
Boy, Case really in a tight man-to-man round there. Chasing Rochester all over the court.
Work it into McNabb. She's double-teamed. Kicks it off to Korber. Good ball movement by Rochester. Shot won't go. Ifelice active in the backcourt. Ball's on the floor. Tied up. It will be Case's. Possession arrow Spartans. Ed, Spartans wearing the pink uniforms tonight.
And the Breast Cancer Awareness Weekend here at Case. The Play for K Foundation.
Kay Yao, of course, the longtime Division I basketball coach at North Carolina State.
Yeah, long time run. I think she was there from probably the mid-70s up until her passing in 2009.
You can hear the Case women on the bench count down the shot clock. There's 4 left. Iacano in trouble off the glass. Evie with a strong move. Evie split a double team in the paint and laid it up and in. Spartans up 5. Rochester working the ball on the perimeter. McNabb misses the shot. Muller with the rebound, her third. This is Iacano. Muller top of the key with McNabb on her. Feed into Evie. Kick it in the corner to the freshman Brooke Orcutt. Plenty of time to shoot. Case has 15 seconds. That's Orcutt. Case looking for a seam. Iacano found one last time. Split the double team again. Goes in, draws the foul. They'll be doing a great job of recognizing that trap coming, splitting it before they set their feet, and creating something for herself.
Well, and she had not only that out top, a double team that she split, but then had the change of direction. She went from the right hand to the left, avoided another defender down low before getting fouled as she went for the layup.
Fouls on Michelle Ketchum, the 5'7" junior guard from Vienna, Virginia, her first. Iacano, 72% free throw shooter. Evie's got 7 points tonight. Ifelice and Hollinger will take a seat. Chelsea Peck back in the game for Case, along with Rachel Beatty. Beatty, a 5'8" freshman guard out of Carrollton, Texas, as Iacano makes her second free throw. Spartans up 6. Largest lead of the very early on in this game for Case. Approaching the 10-minute mark. This is Rochester. It's McNabb with the basketball. Swing it to Ketchum on the outside. Back inside to Korber. Now it's Ketchum. Korber playing catch. Great ball movement. Rochester with a 3 in the air. Misses it long. And Beatty just double dribbled with the basketball. Rachel coming up the floor with it.
Got herself
looked to
caught.
pass and got caught in between.
Yes, she did. Went for the pass, and her receiver down-courted, turned her head, so she tried to continue to dribble and got caught with the double dribble underneath.
Jody Luther has checked into the basketball game for Rochester. Orcutt and Muller on defense. Beatty fighting underneath with Korber, and I'm going to say the ball went off Madeline Korber, so Case will get it back.
And defensively, Case is doing a nice job, Ron. They've really forced Rochester towards the baseline. You know, if a post player is getting the ball in the block, Case is double teaming coming over, or they want her down low. Otherwise, she kicks the ball out. So it's cutting off some of the passing lanes, slowing down some of the ball movement, and forcing them to go baseline.
Foul underneath, it'll go against Case. Fouls on Iacano, Evie's first. Got her for blocking. Felice is off the bench. Erica will check in for her junior teammate. Both of them came in together as freshmen, highly touted freshmen. Iacano from Cincinnati Notre Dame, and Felice from North Canton Hoover. I asked Coach Reimer before the game if she had any great recruiting stories about the 3 seniors playing their final weekend here. And the recruitment of all 3 of those girls was pretty simple. All of them were very interested in coming to Case. And I said, well, do you have any good recruiting stories? And she said, Iacano. And as Rochester's Jody Luther gets her second basket. This is Marissa Miles. And when Evie comes back into the game, Ed will tell you the Iacano recruiting story. Miles for 3. Muller with another rebound. Muller turnaround shot. Miles fights for it, and Rochester comes up with it.
Well, you know, you are been recognized as the head of the Iacano fan club. The Iacano family listening.
Foul in the corner.
Southern Ohio, Indiana area.
Evie's grandmother listens. Fouls on Felice. That will be Erica's first. Team third. Korber will take a seat for Rochester along with Michelle Ketchum. Inbounds pass to Luther. That's Ming. Gonna swing it back to Luther. Double teamed by Muller and Peck. Plenty of time for Rochester. Case is up 4. Rochester with 15 seconds to shoot. Baseline move, strong one. Pulled up shot, missed it, short, great rebound. Wow. Active rebound by Jody Luther. Case got caught watching the ball come down, and Jody went in and picked it up. Case was up 18-12. Rochester on a short 4-0 run. Jen Reimer wants a timeout for Case. We'll take one too. We'll be back for the final 8:32 of the opening half.
Attending a Spartan athletic event and looking for a convenient and upscale hotel to accommodate your stay? The Doubletree by Hilton Cleveland Downtown Lakeside is an official sponsor of Spartan Athletics. Located at 1111 Lakeside Avenue, the hotel is just 10 minutes away from campus and offers amenities like a state-of-the-art fitness center, Stadium 3 bar and grill, free wireless internet, complimentary shuttle service to and from campus, and a warm Doubletree cookie upon checking in. Contact the Doubletree today at 216-241-5100 to receive a discounted rate of just $89 for the 2011-2012 season. The Doubletree by Hilton Cleveland Downtown Lakeside, a proud sponsor of Spartan Athletics since 2008.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Ed, as we watch the Yellow Jackets come out of that timeout, this is a Rochester program that is used to winning. In Scheibel's 13 years, they have made the NCAA tournament 11 straight. 11 straight postseason tournament appearances, including the Final Four in 3 of those 11, 2003, 2004, and then just most recently in 2010. So they've got 19 wins again this year, looking for their 12th straight NCAA appearance, but Case would love to knock them off tonight. That's Peck inside. Shot gets blocked. Muller's active. Ball's on the floor, and the shot clock wound down, so Case will lose it on the violation.
Well, and more about Rochester. 12 consecutive years of 20-plus wins, sitting on 19 this year. So that's a phenomenal job at a Division III school, again, in the UAA, to continuously have 20-plus wins when you're not only looking for athletes, but you're looking for scholars as well.
Ming blew by Felice and got a friendly rim. Laney Ming with 4. Game's tied. Rochester on a 6-0 run. Miles with the basketball for Case. Muller's done a nice job in there. She's played it a lot in this opening half.
7 minutes logged for Muller already.
Case has needed her. Rochester's big inside. That's Peck with a ball fake. Kicks it to Felice. Erica, 3 in the air. It's short. And the rebound comes down to the Yellow Jackets. Here comes Rochester. Quickly down the floor. Case chasing. Peck steps in the passing lane. And Beatty comes up with a loose ball. Miles the other way. Left corner. Game tied, 7 minutes opening half. It's Felice with a high screen from Peck. Chelsea with the ball. Double team, feed to the cutter. It's Miles on that baseline, on the block, off the glass, rolls and won't go. Lauren Wagner pulls down the rebound. Here comes Ming the other way for Rochester. Wagner inside was wide open.
Lost track of the players again, and there's this little spurt that the coaching staff talked to you about, Ron.
It's an 8-0 run. Yeah, the little spurt needs to stop. Case needs a bucket here, and then a stop on the other end of the floor. It's Muller and Miles, Peck, Beatty, and Felice on the floor right now for the Spartans. 10 seconds to shoot. Peck swings it. Muller thinks about a 3. Working against Wagner. Miles will force up a 3. It's short. Muller tips, controls. Case will have a fresh clock. And Felice just threw it away. Here comes Rochester the other way on the layup, and it's good. And Jackie Walker will have a chance at a 3-point play. It's a 10-0 run with a chance to go 11 as Walker lines up one from 15 feet.
Case's last point, Ron, was Iacano's free throw.
Jackie Walker at the line for Rochester. And Iacano comes down with a rebound. Yellow Jackets up 4. Case was up 6. The game has changed quickly. Inside 6 minutes left, opening half. Iacano, Orcutt, and Hollinger now back in the game for Case. That's Orcutt with a baseline drive. Kicks it to Iacano. Evie try to get it into the freshman. They swing it to Felice, the junior. 3 won't go. Hollinger fights for the loose ball. Along with Orcutt, ball's knocked out of bounds. And it's off Rochester. Jody Luther knocked it out. So here's the Iacano recruiting story. Jen Reimer had been recruiting Evie, and all indications were good. Evie was coming to Case. Many conversations with her father, and always positive about Case. And one of the last couple of conversations, he said that some D1s had come into the picture late, but he really didn't feel it was a serious threat. They were very happy with everything that was going to happen at Case, and that's the place that Evie needed to be, and she'd fit in nicely. So he said, I think next time you talk to her, or next time she calls, she'll let you know. So Jen says Evie calls her a couple of days later. He says, hey, Coach. And Coach Reimer says, hey, Evie, how you doing? And Evie goes, well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. And Jen says, really, what's going on? And she says, Case isn't going to work out for me, Coach. And Jen said, I was staying active, so I got right on her right away. Well, why? What happened, Evie? What happened? What broke down? What can we do? And there's silence on the other end of the line, and Evie starts laughing. She goes, nah, Coach, it's April 1st. This is an April Fool's joke. I'm coming to Case. And she's had an outstanding career. Just a junior. That's Iacano with the ball right now. Case trying to stop this run. They have not scored in quite some time. They were up 18-12. Scoreless 6-minute run. Peck gets fouled. She'll have a chance at the line. Ming with the foul for Rochester. Laney Ming's first.
10:38, Case's last point. That came Iacano at the free throw line.
Chelsea Peck with her first basket of the evening. Peck, one of the 3 seniors. They'll be honored on Sunday, the senior women. The men will honor their lone senior tonight, Tom Summers. Peck's second free throw, it's long, and Hollinger's going to draw a rebound up and over the back, or draw a foul looking for the rebound. That's Aaron's second. So 2 fouls on Hollinger with 4:45 left to play in the opening half. Ming will cross half court for Rochester, and the Yellow Jackets working on a 3-point lead. That's Ming. Works it inside to Luther. Kicks it back out to Wright. 8 seconds to shoot. Orcutt with good defense on Wright. And position inside and drawing the foul. Chelsea Peck's going to draw the foul. Madeline Korber did a nice job of using her body and getting position, and Peck will pick up her first foul. 6th team foul on Case. Emily Muller off the bench. She'll check in for Chelsea Peck. That's actually 2 fouls on Peck. I missed one. So Peck's got 2 and Hollinger has 2. Ming inbound. That's Walker out near half court and gives it back to Ming. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Rochester, over 20 seconds. Felice, nice defense. Ming splits a double. Iacano knocks it out of bounds. Rochester will keep it. Shot clock's at 17.
Again, more baseline defense for Case. That's where they're forcing Rochester. They must have found something in their studies that said, and get Rochester down in the low blocks underneath the basket.
Felice tying it up inside. Ming with a ball fake and traveled with it.
And this is not the first half that Rochester is used to, Ron. They get out to big leads in that first half. They're averaging a 12-point lead at halftime. They're averaging almost 35 points in the first half alone.
Ball's off Rochester. Case will keep it. Two players check in for the Yellow Jackets. Danielle McNabb and Paige Oleski. Case with 21 to shoot. We're under 4 minutes to play opening half. Iacano for 3. Evie Iacano has 11 first half points. She's got half of her team's points right now.
Back to level.
Game tied at 22. Korber, now McNabb with it. In the corner, in front of that Case bench, Rochester with the basketball. That's Korber. Good defense by Muller, knocked it away, and Orcutt picked up the loose ball. Hollinger working the high post. Orcutt off a screen, rolls and drops. Brooke Orcutt from Morrison, Colorado, the pride of Dakota Ridge High School, having an outstanding freshman season for Case. Good ball movement. Rochester with a 3. Right in front of us, it looked good when it left Paige Oleski's fingertips, and it certainly was right on.
Well, the defense got caught tangled up. Case's defense did run in the kind of give and go.
Muller missed. Iacano with a follow. Muller keeps it alive. There's Evie inside. She's going to shoot it now. Boy, they left her alone. She's smoking hot. She's got 13. They left her alone, Ed.
After she grabbed 2 rebounds on the set.
Case up a point, approaching the 2-minute mark in the opening half. Rochester ranked 11th in the country, 19-3 coming into this game. They won their first 17 games of the season. They just threw the ball out of bounds. They're trying to get it to Korber. Korber was bodying up and couldn't quite come out and get it.
Well, we talked about it earlier. In the second half at Rochester, Case won the second half of that matchup 32-30. Up here 26-25 with about 2 minutes to go. So over the last 38 minutes of basketball against a potentially top 10 team in the country. Case has played them nose to nose.
They're at home. Got a chance to upset a top-ranked team. Molesky with good defense, knocking the ball out of bounds. They're going to say Rochester called a timeout.
Got a 30-second timeout.
Those timeouts when no one really has true possession always intrigue me. So the Yellow Jackets will get the ball and the timeout, and we'll take one too. Case is up a point, inside 2 to play in the opening half.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Hollinger, Muller, Orcutt, Peck, Iacano, and Felice check on the floor for Case. Actually, Chelsea Peck is not out there. It's Hollinger, Felice, and Erica knocks the ball out of bounds as Case comes out with a full court press. Felice, Iacano, Hollinger, Muller, and Orcutt on the floor for Case. They'll stay in the press. It's Muller. Work in the backcourt. Right now has it. Felice will pick her up. Rochester into a double team. Muller and Hollinger doing a great job. McNabb didn't have enough strength to get it up and over that double team, and the ball falls harmlessly out of bounds.
And that's that top side double team that we've seen the entire first half. Anything into the low block, and Case is coming over with a big double team, especially on the top side.
Felice in front of the Rochester bench. Now it's Iacano with it.
Oh,
Little
nice
roll from Muller. She traveled with the basketball.
I'm going to say
call
a foul.
Could have called a travel. Emily set a pick and then rolled out of it, and Evie threw a nice pass to her.
Oh, gorgeous play.
Strolling in the lane.
She did. She got one of them NBA looks.
Fouls on Allie Zawicki. That's Muller. Kicks it to Iacano with right on her.
Wow, look at Orcutt post up.
Nice body inside by Brooke Orcutt. Really used her body to get great position. And it was a bunny shot for her. Case up 3, inside a minute to play. That's McNabb. Now a 3 spotted by Rochester. Missed it long, and Iacano at 5'8" grabs another rebound. Orcutt and Hollinger. Freshman will keep it. Rochester's active. They've got active hands.
Look at Emily fighting in the lane.
Iacano. She's having the first half to remember. Evie's got 15 points. Jim Scheibel, the veteran basketball coach for Rochester, when Evie took that shot, he slammed his foot to the ground because he knew that they left her open, and he knew how hot she is, and he knew she was going to make the shot, and she did. Orcutt with a rebound. Case with a chance to take a 7-point lead at halftime. They've got 8 seconds to do it. Felice to Hollinger. Aaron finds an open Muller. Muller gets control, shoots it. Buzzer!
Got it. Look at the coolness of Emily Muller. No panic. Regathered the basketball, set her feet, set her shoulder, and knocked it down.